Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. And in this time of wokery, political correctness, cancel culture, and just general madness, we're saying the wrong thing or thinking the wrong thing. We'll have you at the mercy of a baying crowd. We have a story of a young lady who has won an award and has decided to retain the old-fashioned term for what she does. She has rejected all the nonsense of gender-neutral terms or anything like that, and she's insisting that she is going to be called what she is. Let's have a look at this article. So this is in the Daily Mail, and it's I choose to identify as a fisherman. First woman to win top angling award rejects woke demands to swap the term for fisher people or fishers to make it more inclusive of females or transgender people. Fisher people, fishers, both of them sound awkward in the mouth. One sounds like you're a mermaid, and the other one makes you sound German. Anyway, and I hope I pronounced her surname correctly here. Ashley Mullinger was named under 10 metre Fisherman of the Year last week, but she dismisses calls for fishermen to be referred to by gender neutral terms. Instead, she's penned an open letter defending the use of the term fisherman. This comes after the BBC sparked controversy by using the word fisher people in a November 2020 news report. Fisher people, I mean, for God's sake, you'd expect nothing less from the BBC because they're so out of touch with, normal people who have actually increasingly stopped paying for their awful service. They are going to die a death by 1,000 cuts. I cancelled my licence. Not paying for that output. Rubbish. Anyway, the first woman, getting back to the story, the first woman to win a top angling award says she identifies as a fisherman and has rejected woke demands to swap the term for fisher people or fishers to make the industry more inclusive of trans or transgender people, as we have said. She has dismissed calls for those working in the fishing industry to be referred to by gender-neutral terms such as fisher people, fisher folk or fishers in order to promote inclusivity. Fisher folk? Fisher folk? What are we living in? The 1800s? Get out of here. Miss Mullinger, who has commercially fished around the Norfolk coast since 2018, has instead penned an open letter defending the use of the word fisherman. The letter has been written alongside apprentice skipper Isla Gale. Isla Gale. What a great name for a fisherman. I mean, Isla as in the island and Gale as in the wind. Fantastic. Anyway, she's a Dorset-based angler, Molly Stewart, as well. Not so fishy name, I think, Molly Stewart. Anyway, both of whom were also nominated for the award. Mrs. Mullinger told the Telegraph, "Sometimes you run the risk of this whole woke culture, but actually I choose to identify as a fisherman. It's definitely the case that most of the women I know in the industry would rather identify as fisherman than fisher or fisherwoman. The word fisher is vile. It's too close to fishwife, which is a terrible insult for a woman. Deary me." Anyway, explaining the decision to write the letter, she continued, "It's a very traditional job that's been done for hundreds of years, mainly by men, and we're really proud to have that title, and we don't want to take away from the hard work that men have done to build this industry in the first place." I don't know what they are. Are they herrings? Nice pair, anyway. Anyway, getting down. It's better and healthier to normalise women in this space. We shout about the support and encouragement that we get from the men. It comes after the BBC sparked a new woke row by using the term fisher people in a November 2020 news report. I actually remember that. I'm laughing at them for being pathetic. Listeners tuning into Radio 4's Today programme were irked when Europe editor Katya Adler used the gender neutral term description during a package on Brexit talks. Mrs. Mullinger joined the backlash at the time, saying she only knew of 6 women also doing her job in the UK, all of whom used the term fisherman. Her stance on the issue is backed by Fishing News, which has said it has no plans to alter its terminology. This is the trade paper for the industry. It comes after a poll by the publication found skippers want to keep the current terms as well. Despite only a small minority of women working in fishing, Mrs. Mullinger says the industry is not sexist at all, and she's seen really positive growth since she began in 2018. And there she is. She's not about to clam up on this. I'm sorry, there's no place for this kind of humour. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll just come up. So yeah, best of luck to Ashley. And it's nice to see that some people retain some sense of dignity and refuse to get onto their knees in front of the woke oligarchs of political correctness, the dictators of our time. Long may she reign. Keep fishing, girl. Keep fishing. Anyway, I said this would be a short piece. It was just something I saw and I thought, that's worthy of a mention. It's nice to have a bit of good news every now and again. So I'll round it here. If you like what you hear and see on the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Ring the bell for notifications of future output. Leave a like, leave a comment, and until next time, stay safe, stay well, and goodbye.